All right, we're here in Provo, Utah at Fieldcraft Survival, and we're gonna go take a tour of their building. They're our giveaway partner this month, so come on in and check it out. All right.
Welcome, Jordan.
Hey, thanks, Rob.
How you doing?
Rob Parsons, Fieldcraft Survival.
How's it going, guys?
It's always a good day when we're here. So, dude, the shop's looking great.
Thanks.
You got some new stuff up here.
Yeah, so we've been...
My personal favorite.
The belt bag?
Yes, this thing is one of the most comfortable ways to conceal carry. So if you're a concealed carry person and you don't always want to carry inside the waistband, this is also a phenomenal alternative.
It's like some of the other belt bags out there, except
it's better.
Carry a gun in it.
Yeah, you can carry. It's better. Like I said, it's better because you can carry a gun in it. And I've checked out some of the other concealed carry ones before. Mm-hmm. And they're not that good. This one's phenomenal. I wear it at least 50% of the time, if not more. Lately, it's been more. So, dude, feel free to show us around.
So we were in Heber City, and in July we decided to move down to Provo for a few reasons that you'll see here in a little bit. But reset up the store. A lot of things. Our mobility bag is one of the things that we love. It's a seat panel pack, but that you can then fold up into a backpack and take with you if you leave your vehicle for any reason. So it's got the Velcro pouches or hook and loop pouches if somebody wants to complain about copyrighted terms. And then as well as Molly, so you can pick and choose based off of how you want to access that. My med, I want to be able to grab and go. I don't want to have to unhook a Molly pouch or do anything. I need that as quick as possible. So if somebody's a car accident or something right there, I have that available as quickly as possible. You can see a kind of a demo set up here with a tourniquet holder, tourniquet, knife. You can get flashlights, radios, all that stuff here. You get your med as well as your kind of GP pouch, your general purpose pouch. But these are a lot of storage options for making sure that you can get your gear where you need it, when you need it, what you need, and have it readily accessible. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, we've started selling guns.
Yes.
And
one of my personal favorite, you stock Orem gis, so
we do.
Yes.
If
you do jujitsu, these are the best gis on the market, and I know nobody at Orem, so. That's what I've had two, and they're phenomenal. They last forever.
I've just started testing out the Orem gis, and so far been great. So.
Yeah, mine. The one I have right now, it's 2 years old and just barely starting to show signs of wear. Nice. So yeah, they're the best.
So we'll show you the rest of that in the back.
This is.
But one of the reasons of moving to Provo was we wanted to open a jiu-jitsu academy. We want to be all things preparedness to all people, and so. That's self-defense, okay? And jiu-jitsu falls into that, right? It's firearms, it's medical, it's disaster relief, it's family preparedness, it's survival and bushcraft, it's all of these things. Anything that you might face in terms of kind of that worst case scenario, we want to help you be prepared for. So, cool. A lot of other stuff. We've got ammo, guns, med stuff, but...
I love this. Like, if you don't follow Fieldcraft on social media already, follow them. But their social media is a wealth of knowledge of like what to do in situations and just kind of get you thinking about stuff. But I love this saying that no one is coming to save you. It's up to you to take care of yourself and your family, which is basically what you guys have built this whole thing.
And this is a collab with Greg Anderson and his team up there. And one of the things that we love to do is find people that are doing the right things and partner with them and say, hey, let's expand your vision. Let's take it to more people because we believe in what you're doing.
Awesome.
And we'll do that with whatever we can. A lot of great guys out there that are doing really good things. And if there's a place that we can play in that we can help expand that and take that to people and give them the knowledge, we'd love to do that.
That's awesome. I just wanted to highlight something over here. You got your own line of targets.
Yep, partnered with Action Target on these. Which
the nice thing about this is our current giveaway collaboration partners with you guys and Action Target. Yeah. So if you haven't entered to win, definitely enter. We're giving away a Creedmoor rifle, a whole pack of stuff from you guys, and then a gong style target from Action Target.
Those are great guys.
They are.
And we had our training staff work with them to develop this in terms of the specifics that they wanted on this target, which is a two-sided, and so they can run all the drills and everything off of that. and Action. Yeah, I love the guys over at Action Target.
Former employer of mine, and one I left on good terms with, so which is why we're doing the collab with them. Cool. Should we go on to the classroom, or is there anything else in here you wanted to highlight?
No. One of the things, we got a bin of, we call them our clearance shirts. A lot of people don't know we have a subscription shirt service.
I did not know.
New
you
shirt
had that.
every month. And it's kind of one of the places where a lot of our guys get creative and do some fun things.
Oh, cool.
And so if you like new shirt designs, something to look at.
All right.
But we overprint some just to make sure that we can fulfill all of them. And then they often come here. And if you're in the area, in the Provo area, come by and you can check out the bin. And if we have your size,
Yeah, I'll
there's
be
some
rating that bin
some
here
fun things in there.
momentarily.
One of the things that we are striving to do is build community. It's not a big space, but we have a little bit of space where you can come, you can grab some food, you can grab some RTD, some drinks or whatever you want. We got Clean Eats here, we got BRCC, First Form, Jocko, Fuel, all of these things that we want to bring in, and grab some internet, sit down for a little bit, whether you're waiting to go to a jiu-jitsu class or gym or whatever it is, or if you're coming to take one of our training classes, and you can just hang out for a little bit. We've got people here constantly that are just kind of, hey, I'm just waiting, or I'm just in the area, just need to do a few things, whatever it is. And we want that, we encourage that. And so
You come in and hang out. They have tables for you, and
get some internet.
yeah,
We got good internet.
Respond to some emails. Yeah, there's Google Fiber in Provo. So one of the things that's interesting about your guys' business, you're not just a retailer. You have a whole training component. You do trainings both here and outside in different parts of the country. So check out their website, see if there's a training near you. You still doing the online trainings? You still
We
have
do.
some of that?
We do online digital training. Some of it's just single courses we sell on the website. We also have our Program 62, which is a full comprehensive preparedness blueprint. It's designed as a 12-week program, and we're launching the fully digital version of that probably by the time you view this video. And
Okay,
so
cool.
that will be available. We've done several live versions, so where we had live calls with people and actually went through the material and then did a Q&A and all that. And now
cool.
we're working on like a fully automated, so you can do it at your own pace. You can go through and you do as quickly or as slow as you want and just kind of work through the material. And so a lot of digital training. We do training heavily in North Carolina, Dallas, Phoenix, Colorado, Utah, and then we have sprinklings elsewhere. But really trying to build up, again, like I said, the communities in those areas that we can provide all the training that we need. So we're trying to expand the volume of training that we have in those areas and then grow from there.
And their instructors are not like some hack that went through an NRA training course. No. Like you guys have like the best of the best, like, you know, starting at Mike Glover, and, you know, I'm doing your Tim Kennedy jiu-jitsu seminar next month. Like you get some of the best trainers, literally subject matter experts in this on the planet. So if you're not familiar with Fieldcraft, get on their website, check out their trainings, look for ones near you. But it's worth traveling. Like what these guys provide, it's worth traveling to. So
appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure.
We definitely have a high bar for the instructors, military, law enforcement, the right experience for whatever it is, first responders and all of that, just to make sure that we are getting the latest and the best instruction for all of our students. So and you have a classroom set up here to, yep.
Classroom style training.
In Heber, we set up people in the warehouse, and we'd set up chairs and we'd kind of do it, and it worked okay. But now we have a dedicated place where we have the right multimedia set up. We have the whiteboards and everything, and we keep this set up for everything that we do. So we do Wednesday evening responsible citizen classes. Most Wednesday evenings, free class for the community to come in and just learn about some of the things that we do and some of the things that they might need to enhance their skills in. And then Fridays, not every Friday, but most Fridays, we're doing a Friday afternoon club, which is a low-end price point to come in and just learn skills and
cool.
learn things that we're doing. And then Saturdays and Sundays, we'll do kind of the full-scale trainings. Whether it's here or if it's live fire, obviously we'll do it out in the range facility. We'll do the range and things like that. But we do as much as we can here. And if we come over here, you'll see we have a setup to where we can do a lot of tactical instruction that's not live fire. So we use simunitions, we use unit solution carbines for training in here and have a flat range setup so that we can set up people on the range. We can work on their grips, we can work on their stances, whatever we need to in terms of presenting the firearm. And then we have the shoot house where we can walk them through and they can go in and they can actually experience as realistic training as possible. We do
and force on force. And,
force on
you know,
force.
like,
We'll bring in paper targets, real life bad guys, good guys, and mix it in with the Polaris. We do vehicle training. We use the space out here for bank setups and stores, convenience stores, and parking lots, parking garages, and then inside the home, outside the home, all of it. And we engage in all that training.
Yeah. No, this is so cool, and it's until you experience somebody like shooting back at you, which I mean, not like with a real, like I've never experienced that with a real firearm, but like force on force, I've shot my entire life. Like I've been shooting since I was 4 or 5 years old, and it's different when there's stimulus coming back at you.
It's funny. We'll post on some of those scenarios on social media, and we get comments sometimes that are, that's not realistic. I'm like, no, it's as realistic as it can be. That's actually what they did.
Yeah.
And it might not have been the right thing, but we were able to look at it. We were able to train them, give them the after action review on how they responded and if they could do more. It's like, that's the natural instinct that they had to do, was go do that thing. And we want to now be here to help hone that in and do the right thing.
And training under stress and being able to control but introduce stress and that type of stimulus to training is it's so realistic, and the body can't distinguish between types of stress. So training under stress, like you're never going to rise to the highest level of your ability. You fall to the lowest level of your training. And you guys are trying to help elevate that, what the lowest level of someone's training is. It's really cool what you guys are doing. So
we'll jump through this door real
All
quick.
right.
One other thing that we're bringing in for different types of training is our shooting simulator.
Yeah.
And so it's not quite ready yet, but we're working on it to be able to work on the mental aspect. Training when you fire, when you cross that decision point, paying attention to multiple kind of scenarios going on at the same time with 3 screens, being able to say, hey, there's stuff going on here, there's stuff going on there. What am I paying attention to? What's happening?
It's a trip when if you've never used a shooting simulator before, which there's a bunch of good ones out there, but very few of them you can do multi-screen, and trying to like position yourself like in I was shooting on one and they're like, oh, I wasn't able to get it. They're like, go stand in front of the cement pole. Like there was a cement pillar. They're like, stand in front of there because nobody can come up from behind you. It just changes the way. It's not static. It's becoming 3-dimensional and being aware of your surroundings.
And
so
often
cool.
we'll look at bad scenarios. We'll read about them in the newspaper. We'll talk about them. And I've talked about hundreds with people, and the natural instinct is to go down and break down everything that happened in like a slow motion format and be like, okay, well, what was he doing here? Where was he looking? How was he pointing the gun? How was he doing? You don't have that opportunity in real life.
No.
And so this gives you the opportunity to go in and say, it's playing out in front of you. You have to act. You act right, maybe you kill a bad guy. You act wrong, maybe you kill a good guy, or maybe you get shot, or maybe, but it constantly is able to retrain your brain to be paying attention, to see how things can play out in the real world. And using the shoot house, doing simulations, force on force, combining it with this are all ways for us to be able to really give people the skills to deal with these threats in real life.
Yeah.
Moving on to the maybe not so conventional in a preparedness facility, we have a functional fitness gym. This is not operated by us. It's owned and operated by Performance and Recovery Group, and they do a great job of bringing people in and getting them trained and doing all that stuff. But we wanted this capability in the building so that people can get in shape. Because if you're not in shape, you're not going to respond to threats well.
No.
And it's just a simple fact of the matter where, and we all have our own issues and nobody's perfect, but this is something that we all can improve on. We can all get in better shape so that we can actually have the capability physically to respond to threats better.
Yep, absolutely. And I mean, and moving on to the next point, the jiu-jitsu mat, there's no better way to test out your physical limitations would probably be the best way to put it.
Yeah, for sure.
Then like you think you're in shape and then you go roll with
you go
somebody
roll
like
for
Greg
5 minutes and you're about to dry heave.
Yeah.
You're Cardio's not quite where it needs to be.
Yeah, you think you're in good shape, and then you roll somebody like Greg, and you're not.
Yeah, and you get to jump around in a lot of different scenarios, a lot of different things, and different people present different challenges, and it's fun to be able to roll with different people and experience that, and learn how to that stress that you have when somebody's on top of you, you're struggling to breathe, and being able to then work on calming yourself down, work on actually processing things and thinking through solutions. Jiu-jitsu is all about thinking through solutions, and then taking that kind of process of like, okay, well, I'm in this situation, this is the best way to get out of it. Okay, now the situation's changed, and it's this game of cat and mouse of working through things.
And it is one of the most fun things that you'll ever do, being frustrated. It's the best way to describe it. And knowing jiu-jitsu, to quote Jocko, it's like having a superpower. So if you've never been to a training course, like, they got a phenomenal program here, but definitely go and roll in a jiu-jitsu course. Like, it could save your life.
Absolutely.
And it's fun too. It's a great way to improve your strength training, and in addition to stuff like this. But yeah,
I'm still a newbie, but it's been great.
I just got my blue belt, so I'm not anything spectacular, but been doing this for about 5 years, so I'm excited to come to your Tim Kennedy seminar. But
awesome. Yeah, we're excited to have
hopefully you could be my training partner. So
for sure.
All right, cool.
Awesome.
Anything else you want to show us here?
No, we appreciate you coming by.
Dude,
and
thank you for your
taking a look
time
around.
and participating with us on this one. This is one of my favorite giveaways that we've done, is just with the companies involved. So definitely check them out. Your website is
Fieldcraftsurvival.com.
And
all
they
the
have all the
socials
social
and all
media,
that.
so just look them up there. And the type of information they provide literally could save your life one day. So check them out. Thanks.
Thanks, guys.